Stay tuned for a special presentation. The Bass Pro Shops Legends Big Cedar Lodge. The Ozark Mountains of southern Missouri, a region rich in beauty and outdoor traditions, where oak and hickory-covered hills overlook crystal-clear streams and emerald lakes. Here, a very special event is about to take place. The first ever Big Cedar Lodge Legends of Golf, where many of the world's great champions will play at the new Top of the Rock Golf Course and the Buffalo Ridge Springs Course. But this is a gathering designed to promote all the outdoors. America's premier wilderness resort, Big Cedar Lodge, will serve as the home base. From here, folks will explore shooting sports, fly fishing, world-class golf, fishing on Table Rock Lake, and more, all designed to connect people with nature and the outdoors. In addition to the golf tournament, there's a bass tournament, and some of the top pros from around the country are here too. Like the golfers, they'll be competing, and while no big trophies will be handed out, they'll fish with industry leaders and fight for bragging rights on Table Rock Lake. And there is another very important mission here. The Bass Pro Shops Legends at Big Cedar Lodge event will raise funds for two worthy organizations, College of the Ozarks Hard Work U and the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, working to protect and restore our nation's fish, wildlife, and habitat.
Golf is just part of what's going on here. Golf is just another factor. And the shooting and fishing and a bunch of different things here are really neat.
The sound of the bagpipes pays homage to the birthplace of golf and echoes through the evening hills as the celebration begins. And what better place to kick off the days ahead than at Top of the Rock Golf Course, designed by Johnny Morris, along with golf legends Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, and Tom Watson. This rare jewel, carefully placed amongst the Ozarks Hills, is about to become the first ever par 3 course included in a professional PGA Tour event. More on the amazing Top of the Rock Golf Course later.
Anybody out here like to golf and fish?
Bass Pro Shops founder Johnny Morris sets the tone for the week.
It's a happy day to welcome all of you here to Top of the Rock and Big Cedar Lodge. Fishermen, golfers, hunters, I think they all have a lot in common, a connection with the outdoors. It is a dream come true for all of us that have been working on this place to host this event and to have the greatest golfers ever come here to be with us, and also to have the greatest fishermen. It means so much to us. I just want to say I hope everybody has a heck of a fun time, catch a lot of fish, hit a lot of birdies, and have a hoop-de-doo. Thank you all.
The beauty of the Ozarks is on full display with the setting sun. Tomorrow, this legendary event begins. We'll be back with golf, fishing, and shooting after this. We're in the heart of the Ozarks, where golf legends and fishing greats have gathered to celebrate their love of the outdoors. Tee-offs have begun up the hill, and now the competition begins down at the lake as well.
All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. Boat number 1, Kevin Van Dam, you may proceed.
Now our game plan is to go out. I got, 2 guys from Mercury with me, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go real fast with our 250 Pro XS, and we're gonna try to get a limit first, and then fish for big ones.
While Kevin Van Dam gets underway, Bill Dance models his uniform.
How you like it? I don't know how to model, but how does that look? Do I go out and do a little pivot?
Each pro is joined by industry leaders on Table Rock Lake. Out on the water, Ott Defo sets the tone.
Anytime I fish against other guys, on the Bass Pro team, the guys I fish against on the Elite Series all year, I want to beat them. Table Rock Lake, man, it has an amazing population of fish in it. It's really an amazing lake that's been well taken care of and has a lot of fish in it. There we go. Nice job, Gary. I'm about certain that one's a keeper.
Meanwhile, Timmy Horton has made a 20-mile run up the lake to try for some deep water largemouth, and the long trip is paying off.
There's several places I like up here that has a lot of brush piles and where they really school up. There we go. That's a little better. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't lose them.
Yes, yes, yes. All right.
Long a favorite among fishermen, Table Rock Lake's 40,000 acres stretch across the border of Missouri and Arkansas. But the sporting history of this area goes further back in time. It was the Ozarks' crystal clear rivers that first attracted fishermen here, and the bass fishing was among the best in the world. The area is the birthplace for many of the strongest names in the outdoors, including Bass Pro Shops, Tracker Boats, and Ranger Boats. Johnny Morris, founder of Bass Pro Shops and Tracker Boats, developed his lifelong love of the outdoors, fishing rivers and the chain of lakes along the White River with his parents, John A. and Jenny Morris. Forrest Wood, founder of Ranger Boats, also fished these pristine waters. But these folks weren't just fishermen. They were dreamers who knew the hidden secrets of the Ozarks should be shared by all. With the creation of a chain of lakes along the White River, the area's reputation for fishing and outdoor fun grew. In fact, Table Rock was right in the middle of it all, becoming the lake chosen for the first ever National Bass Fishing Tournament in 1970. The history of Bass Pro Shops, Tracker Boats, Ranger Boats, and professional bass fishing are all connected right here at the White River and Table Rock Lake. Located in the center of America, this area and Big Cedar Lodge are a remarkable undiscovered secret for outdoorsmen and their families. The dreamers were right. Table Rock and the surrounding area has become the place where people of all generations share in outdoor adventures.
I've always been an outdoor guy. I've hunted, fished, I've camped out. This area here has the natural beauty here. It needs to be shown. Table Rock Lake, the surrounding areas, it's spectacular.
Oh gosh, good smallmouth. Bring him right over here.
Back on the main lake, Kevin Van Dam and his fishing partners have found at least one smallmouth.
We have a lot of great sponsors supporting the golf tournament here, and you know, they got their choice today. Some of them are golfing, some of them are fishing. You know, they're kind of getting to do a little bit of everything. So, and that's what this deal is about. But that being said, we still want to win.
High above the lake, other outdoorsmen are enjoying golf, and there are two spectacular settings to play the links. Top of the Rock's par 3 9-hole course is perfect for the time-constrained outdoorsman that still craves a first-class experience. It's also an example of Big Cedar Lodge's practice of working with the natural landscape. Every effort has been made to allow this course to live in harmony with its environment of lush landscapes, meandering streams, lakes, and stone bridges. In fact, 38% of the course's acreage has been kept in its natural state or planted in native species. Even Top of the Rock's tees and greens are planted in lush bent grass surrounded by bluegrass roughs. And the view? Well, that speaks for itself. There's also the Arnold Palmer Driving Range, a breathtaking practice facility featuring 16 target greens, recessed lighting, and 3 teeing decks, with 1 grass tee and 2 synthetic tees for an all-weather experience. Golfers have nicknamed the signature green at the practice facility the Cliffhanger Green for good reason. It's perched on the side of the bluff with a cascading waterfall. Then there's the Tom Watson Himalayan Putting Green, a 1-acre green designed personally by Tom Watson. Matching the beauty of Top of the Rock is the Buffalo Ridge Springs course, where other golfers are teeing off. Acclaimed as the region's top 18-hole course, Buffalo Ridge was designed by renowned golf course architect Tom Fazio. New approaches, water features, and bunkers designed by Fazio and Johnny Morris enhance the course's layout and bring players in close contact with nature, native grasses, and free-ranging buffalo from nearby Dogwood Canyon Nature Park. Buffalo Ridge Course has been rated the #1 public course in Missouri by Golf Magazine, and has been named one of the top 10 Missouri courses by Golf Digest since 2001.
From the Bassmaster Elite Series, let's give it up for Timmy Horton.
The first morning of the bass tournament is over down at the lake, and Team Horton's 3-fish limit puts him in the lead. But plenty of other bass were caught and released here on Table Rock today. When we come back, Jack Nicklaus trades his golf clubs for a fly rod. We're back with more of the Bass Pro Shops legends, Big Cedar Lodge. If ever there was a place that could handle golf, fishing, shooting, and more, and still showcase what the Ozarks has to offer, it's America's premier wilderness resort, Big Cedar Lodge. This remote haven of natural beauty and contemporary luxury offers log cabins nestled among the trees and grand lodges perched above sparkling Table Rock Lake. And like the lake, Big Cedar Lodge has a rich history. Native Americans like the Osage came first, attracted by the bountiful game and fish along the White River and a deep clear spring called the Devil's Pool. The 1800s brought hard-working pioneers who carved a living from the hills. Then businessmen from the city built 2 grand lodges along the shores of Long Creek near Devil's Pool. In the 1950s, Table Rock was formed and the lodges were combined into one property to create the Devil's Pool Guest Ranch, a rustic getaway for families. In 1987, Jeannie Morris, wife of Bass Pro Shops founder Johnny Morris, ran across an ad in a local newspaper featuring a resort for sale on Table Rock Lake. That marked the humble beginning to what would become one of the world's premier wilderness resorts. When Johnny Morris first saw what would become Big Cedar Lodge, he wanted to preserve much of what existed. But he also wanted to create a daydream destination for Bass Pro Shops customers and a place where people could connect to the great outdoors. Partnering with his wife Jeannie, Big Cedar Lodge became much more. It became one of the greatest family destinations in America. Here, the aim is to encourage time outdoors through boating, fishing, swimming, walking trails, shooting sports, and just plain relaxation. While here, you connect with nature, enjoy time with your family, and relish all the Ozarks has to offer. While enjoying Big Cedar Lodge, the craftsmanship becomes apparent right away. From handmade metalwork, stonework, and meticulously maintained gardens to artwork, beautiful accessories, and lighting, nothing at Big Cedar is too big or small to be untouched by artisan hands.
For me, the best resort I've seen in the United States. Coziness of this is what I like. This is as good as it gets.
Just up the road is Dogwood Canyon Nature Park, 10,000 acres of Ozarks paradise offering nature walks, tram tours, trout fishing, and much more. Plus, the new Outdoor Academy, focusing on education and shooting sports of all kinds. And of course, there is golf, but Top of the Rock is more than just golfing. Known as an Ozarks Heritage Reserve, it includes unique features for all to enjoy. The Ancient Ozarks Natural History Museum, designed to share the rich history of the Ozarks animals and people, draws visitors back to a time when massive animals roamed the area. The museum also houses one of the largest collections of Native American artifacts in the world. In the Ancient Predator exhibit, animals like the hell pig, bear dog, and terror bird return to life. You can also experience Lost Canyon Nature Trail, bringing visitors into contact with stunning rock formations, waterfalls, a covered Amish bridge, and beautiful views of Table Rock Lake. While there, visitors can drive through the remarkable Lost Canyon Cave. Missouri is known as the Cave State, and the centerpiece of this beautiful 4-story cave is a cascading waterfall. Over at Dogwood Canyon Nature Park, good fishing buddies Johnny Morris, Jack Nicklaus, and Lefty Cray are fly fishing for trout and swapping fish stories.
Oh, I've been here before. This is one of God's places, really. I mean, this is a fabulous place.
Upstream, other anglers are enjoying the day and catching some nice rainbow trout as well. The water at Dogwood is a bit off-color due to overnight storms, but by using mostly barbless woolly bugger flies, the anglers kept plenty busy.
Come on, big guy. Woo, that's a good one. Good one, Jack. Good one. He's about
5 1/2 to 5 3/4.
While this big rainbow is being released, the afternoon tournament at Table Rock gets underway.
But I did find out why they named it golf, because they used up all the other 4-letter words. He's a fish.
Team Bill Dance is off to a good start.
You did good, buddy.
Upriver, Ott Defo explains why his crew already has a double in the boat.
When the water gets in the upper 70s, low 80s, there'll be fish from just a few inches to water to, 30, 40, 50 feet deep.
Everything from shaky heads to crankbaits to swim baits caught fish today. And the weigh-in was a busy place after the afternoon tournament.
Oh, look at this. Great job.
But not far away, at Big Cedar Lodge's Bass Pro Shops Outdoor Academy, shooting lessons are underway.
What happens with shooting a shotgun, people try to aim it like a rifle. It doesn't work that way. No, not on a moving target. Stare at that target.
Jason.
Here, newcomers and pros enjoy all of the Academy's 1,200 acres of outdoorsman's paradise, while developing sharp, safe shooting skills. John Paul Morris and Ty Dillon are racking up the hits on sporting clays. But veteran outdoorsman Richard Childress is not about to be outdone. After a dinner at the clubhouse, guests were treated to demonstrations by world champions Doug Koenig and George Digweed. And also trick shooting from the Gold brothers.
To change the shot, all I need to do is change the way I throw it, like putting it on the stock of the gun, flipping it up. There we go.
The shooting, golf, bass fishing, and fly fishing ends for the day. And tomorrow, the Legends of Golf concludes. We're back with more of the Bass Pro Shops Legends, Big Cedar Lodge. At Top of the Rock and Buffalo Ridge, the PGA event is underway, and already the reviews are in for this event and this place.
All you have to do is come out here and look at the setting. It's absolutely spectacular. How much better does that panorama get, folks? It's pretty nice.
It's just an unbelievable facility. It's just surreal to come here and see how nice this is. This is one of those places that you come visit that you don't want to leave. You just want to stay here for a while. We all have our sports that we love to compete in, but when you have it in an atmosphere like this and combine it with fishing and hunting, it's it just ties it all together and makes for a great week.
So it's a worldwide event, and when the world puts its attention on Missouri, they see three things. They see how nice the folks here are, they see how competitive we are, and they also see the value of outdoors and how we deeply believe that clean streams and great fishing, great hunting, and great opportunities for our kids outdoors is who we are as Missourians.
Well, I play golf, so I can support my family, my girls, and then I can hunt and fish when I want to. Is this any good or what? It doesn't get any better than this.
The Top of the Rock was magnificent. I thought it was fantastic. He's done a terrific job. I know it's well planned, and he's had some terrific help. And what he's done up there is just amazing. It's just amazing. His legacy is he's going to leave a lot of jobs, and a lot of memories, and a lot of history. In other words, for the state of Missouri.
The PGA Champions Tour's primary purpose is to provide significant competition for players 50 and older. Players in the Legends of Golf event are 65 and older. This tour seeks out the fans, allowing unprecedented access. Even fan photos and autograph sessions. Nowhere else in professional sports do fans and pros interact like they do here.
It was great. I got to meet Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, and all those professional legend golfers.
The event was hotly contested under cloudy Ozark skies, but in the end, the team of Jeff Sluman and Fred Funk were victorious, proudly accepting the first Big Cedar Lodge Legends of Golf trophy. The bass tournament is almost over too, and to some of the angling legends, there are a lot of similarities between golf and fishing.
If you're trying to have a good score on the golf course, You've got to play the wind, you got to play, you know, the moisture on the greens to know how fast they are. Out here on the lake, you got to play the you know, the water clarity, you know, the cover, the time of the year, the different conditions, so you put yourself in the right areas. So there's a lot of similarities.
Bass fishing and golf, I think, hold some of the same type of talents that you have to have. You have to be mentally strong.
I don't care what job you take. If you have a good work ethic, you can be successful at it. You can outwork someone else to where you can get ahead of them, and golf would be no different than bass fishing.
Tim Horton has made another long run up the lake and catches what will prove to be the tournament-winning fish.
There we go.
The legends of golf is in the books, and the future looks very bright for this event. It was not only a showcase for the Ozarks, but a meeting of like-minded sportsmen and women with a love of the outdoors and a passion for conserving nature and wildlife. Above all, through the generous support of fans and sponsors, a total of $1 million was raised for College of the Ozarks Hard Work U and the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, helping to ensure not only a great education for local students, but also the future of fish and wildlife in America. The greatest pros from so many disciplines were here, spending time and enjoying Table Rock Lakes fishing, Top of the Rock and Buffalo Ridge golf, Bass Pro Shops Outdoor Academy shooting sports, Dogwood Canyon Nature Parks trout fishing, and of course, Big Cedar Lodge's many activities and accommodations. Many folks here are already looking to next year, and perhaps the Legends of Golf at Big Cedar Lodge inaugural winner says it best.
I can't wait to come back next year. What you did this year was unbelievable, but to have a year to prepare from now to next year, your magic is going to be remarkable. It's just a blast being here. This tournament was a total success.
To experience the prestigious PGA Champions Tour, the Bass Pro Shops Legends, Big Cedar Lodge, this April 22nd through the 26th. Visit the website at bassprolegends.com. To learn more about Big Cedar Lodge, visit bigcedar.com.